Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata470. As you may remember, Drishtadyumna was very angry with Arjuna. Satyaki could not bear to hear his dear Arjuna being insulted. He sprang up and said, "Listen to me, Drishtadyumna. I'm not going to allow you to insult my friend and my guru. You have done a sinful thing and you boast about it in the midst of righteous men. You killed your guru when he was weaponless, and you insulted him by throwing his head on the ground. You and your ancestors will be in hell for this dastardly crime. How can you say that Bhishma was killed by Arjuna when he was without his weapons? He himself wanted to be slain. He told them as much. He was killed because of your brother and not because of Arjuna. It was because of Shikhandi that Bhishma threw his weapons down. Do not dare to speak a word about Arjuna. If you do, I will split your head with this mace of mine." Chapter 33, Discussions in the Pandava Camp, 2. Drishtadyumna laughed loud and long at the words of Satyaki. He said, "I have heard you. I have even forgiven you for these words. Satyaki, it has been said that forgiveness is the greatest of all virtues. Hence, I am trying to assume it. But let me assure you, it is not easy. This is the most amazing thing in the world. An unrighteous man trying to accuse another of a sin the like of which he himself committed. You, who killed Barishravas when he had turned his mind away from thoughts of battle. You, I say, dare to talk to me about my actions? What a hero you are. Barishravas had his arm cut by Arjuna, and very bravely you cut his head, though everyone said it should not have been done. When he had you under his power, he insulted you. You should yourself have punished him for that. You borrowed the help of Arjuna for that and killed Barishravas. Do not talk to me about righteousness. You make me sick. I do not want to justify my action, but I have to say this. These men, these Kauravas, have been steeped in sin. Ever since they tried to kill Bhima with poison, they have tried all methods and all unrighteous to kill the Pandavas. You know it, and I know it, and everyone knows it. Think how Shalya was lured away to the side of the Duryodhana camp. That was not right or just. Barishravas was killed by you. That was unjust on your part. But we did not mind it since it looked so insignificant in front of their other acts. You were first insulted by him. You bore him an ancient grudge. We did not contemn you or your act, since we knew that you had been provoked. Satyaki, you must realize that righteousness is a very difficult word to define. We in the Pandava army have had to do several things which may not be called right by people who enjoy splitting hairs. But then the term unrighteousness is just as difficult to define. The end and aim of war is victory. Considering that the cause of the Pandavas is righteous, we have all been fighting so that they may be victorious. We had to face the sinful Drona for days together. When he began to lose all his good qualities, something had to be done about it. Yudhishthira did not speak a lie in the usual sense of the word. For the sake of the good of his army, he sacrificed his good name and his reputation. He must be honored for that lie. It is a great lie that has been spoken by a man who sets his life and all this world as equal to a handful of dust. Such a man has been accused by all of you. You had a family feud with Barishravas and you killed him. And I had a feud which has been there with this man since the time of my father, so I killed him. I have been accused of unrighteous behavior, that by Arjuna. I cannot fight with him because he is the husband of my sister. But I'm not bound to you by any such bond. I can fight with you without any compunction. Come, let me see you break my head with your mace." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.